Hello everyone, it's been a while. We talk football in English over here. So maybe let's just try a bit of it. It's not gonna be too long, but let's try a bit of it and see if I still have it in me that I can still talk football in English over here. So many things have happened from the last time I talked football in English to now. I think last season was concluded, and then the new season has started, and so many things have happened already. So many things have happened. Liverpool have beaten the expectation of everyone. Now they are sitting on top of the league at Christmas. Arsenal are nowhere to be found, and also Manchester City, especially, they are the ones nowhere to be found, because Arsenal have been trying to make sure that they keep in touch with Liverpool, who are still top of the Premier League table. So many things have been happening, but this is the most crucial period, talking of December, where teams do play a lot of games. But for me, Liverpool have impressed so far. They have done so much very well this season. Right from the start of the season to now, Arne Slot, he just came in and just continued for American club, left Liverpool. But the problem is, the turn of there is going to be where we will see if Liverpool are the real deal, because that is where the question marks have been put on so many teams. And last season, Jurgen Klopp went all the way with this Liverpool team until the turn of the year, where I think they were ahead by 8 points. And at the end of the day, they finished the season, I think, 7 to 8 points behind the league leaders, talking of Manchester City at that time. So that is where the problem is. And it is the same squad. The Jurgen Klopp left. They only added Federico Chiesa, who is yet to see so many minutes of football in this Liverpool team. So we wait to see what Jurgen Klopp can do by the turn of the year. Although his team are playing a bit more controlled style, not the game press that demands too much energy from the players that Jurgen Klopp was using at around that time. But we get to see if they can sustain this kind of run up until the end of the season. It's crazy to lose just one game from the start of the season to Christmas. And Mo Salah has contributed so much to that, because he has put in so many good numbers for this Liverpool team. In the league alone, he has got 15 goals and he has got 11 assists. Most goals and most assists. That is crazy. To have that kind of player in your team is absolutely fantastic. And that is why Arne Slot is not concerned about anything right now, because he has got a player like Salah, who scores goals in almost every game that Liverpool play and do assist his teammates in almost every game that Liverpool play. But we wait to see what is going to happen from now up until the end of the season. Maybe from now up until the end of the season, I might not find time to talk about football in English again. Sometimes, when you find enough time, that is when you do this kind of things. But when there is no time, you just focus on doing the main thing. That is what actually got all of us here. So we want to see what's going to happen with Liverpool from now until the end of the season. But I feel like there is a team called Arsenal who can, anytime they decide to play football, they can put Liverpool, back to their place. Because at the start of the season, our expectation is Arsenal or Manchester City, Arsenal or Manchester City. Arsenal have got everything that a team needs to win the league. Their only problem right now, if I can put it this way, is Mikel Arteta. That is where their only problem is, because he's the one who makes those mistakes. He's the one who doesn't make the right team selection week in, week out for them to win games. And that is where the complaint has been. But boy, this man has done so well to bring Arsenal into this place. Maybe they need somebody that can come in and just, get them going, install that mentality in the team for them to go out there and win the league. We wait to see what's going to happen between Liverpool, Arsenal, and then we have to talk about Chelsea too. They are in this, whether they like it or not. But that draw against Everton confirms that they are not in the title race. So let's just keep them aside. And then Ruben Amorim at Manchester United, it has been a very tough start for him at Manchester United. Things have been difficult, from beating Manchester City to losing back-to-back games against Tottenham and AFC Bournemouth at Old Trafford. At Old Trafford, losing at Old Trafford comes with, a lot of difficulties, the pressure in front of the fans. Barada, Wilcox, Ashworth, all of them were present when Manchester United lost to AFC Bournemouth. It is difficult, but one thing that I'm going to urge Manchester United fans with right now is for patience. They should just be patient. The time is going to come where if Ruben Amorim fix everything at Man United, they will enjoy the work that he's trying to do right now. At least we are beginning to see identity with this Man United team. We are beginning to see a playing style with them. At least we are beginning to see this kind of things after the struggles under Erik ten Hag in the last 3 years, if I can put it this way. We wait to see, but the truth is Amorim is trying to do something very good with this Manchester United team. Let's wait and see. Man United are, in the bottom half of the table for the first time in the Premier League history. That is where their biggest problem is right now. They are breaking records, but they have not broken as much as Manchester City now, who have won just one in their last 12 games. Let's wait and see what's going to happen in the Premier League at the end of the season. And in the Spanish La Liga too, teams are doing really well. Real Madrid are there. They have actually started playing like the Real Madrid that we thought, at the start of the season, that they are going to play this way. Barcelona have started very well, but right now I can say they have just slacked. Yeah, they are beginning to sink into the water right now. The pressure is beginning to sink into them. And Atletico Madrid are just arriving to the party, which it seems like Atletico Madrid too will be part of this fight. Carlo Ancelotti said it, that Real Madrid and Barcelona as well as Atletico Madrid will be the ones that will fight for it. And it's going to be competitive. And the distance at the end of the season between the first team that finished on top of the league and the second or maybe the third team in the table will be not as much as we saw last season. Because the side last season won the league with a point difference of around 10 points. So he himself is saying we are not going to see anything like that right now because the teams are performing. For Barcelona, start converting chances, please. That is the only thing I'm going to tell you. Convert chances and make sure you don't concede too many, nonsense goals. That should be their focus come next year. Because already, Barcelona, their players have promised themselves that next year, talking of 2025, there is going to be a break. Yeah, I think the break has already commenced. We'll not see football in Spain until in 2025. So Real Madrid have celebrated them winning 5 trophies in 2024, more than Barcelona in the last 4 years. That is ridiculous. Because at Real Madrid, it's not by how many trophies you win, but by how many games or how many minutes you play for the team. That is what matters for me. Because at Real Madrid, you are guaranteed that you are going to win titles. Yes, that is the difference between Real Madrid and the rest of the clubs in Europe. But for Barcelona, if they focus, stop conceding goals, make sure they convert their chances, let them stick to their promise, and make sure that they fulfill that promise. At the end of the day, yes, they will end it up smiling, because Real Madrid right now, it's like Barcelona have even wasted their chance of making sure they go way, way ahead of Real Madrid, that they will not have any way back in the title race. Atletico Madrid too are there. But we wait to see what is going to happen at the end of the day in the Spanish La Liga as well as the Premier League. And then the Champions League too. Liverpool are on fire over there. Barcelona too are on fire. But we wait to see at the end of the season, come June, who is going to go home with all of these titles. From me, it's goodbye and God bless.